Alright, let me check this thing out right quick. I just had fixed it. As far as I know, it was working good. It was working good because I've done a video on it. Working good here. Might stop you in a few minutes. We're just pulled up. Got to work on his amp for a minute. See what his is doing too. But let me check this one out right quick. Since I already got it hooked up pretty much. He said it had it didn't work. Let's see if it works or not. Hey, 1,000 watts slow. Oh, it's working fine. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what he's seeing on his end wrong. Maybe my table's better than other people's table. I don't know. Maybe magically things work. Audio 1 2 1 2. Oh, I ain't saying it's the strongest thing I've ever run, but it's got DEIs in it too though. It's on AM, got a 100 watt carrier. Hold, 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 hold. And customer stated so he keyed up a 1/2 watt from his President McKinley. It didn't key the relays. I don't see why not. It's keying now. See these relays? This is the amp. That's the top come off of it. Relays, microphone. Sideband, let's see, sideband delay. That's working. Dial a watt. Hello, that's working. Preamp, that's working. I don't know. And he says that it so we see it keys. So it wouldn't key the amp as soon as he said audio, the friggin' thing oscillated. I don't know what that word is. Oh, infinite, SWR, frozen up and blew up. Still puts out about 200 watts, but bad reflect. They didn't let me know if there's anything to do to this, save this pile of shit. First thing is, don't buy a Texas Star. I don't know what it is here lately, but we ain't having good luck out of it. None of us, but it's working. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'll talk on it here in a little bit, but I got another fellow just walked in. I'm gonna hook his amp up and see what's wrong with his Texas Star. But I just literally took this one out of the box. Took the this one's had a transistor put in it. I put it in it. It's a 19D08 in it. DI. I think that's what was wrong with it before. You see, I tuned some of the input on it, changed the output tuner. Put a 100 on there. The caps look the same. Maybe putting U104s in it, I don't know. But what I've done to it is working. Reflect looks great. Look at that again. Reflex here. Oh, and you're going to say, well, that ain't working. I'm going to turn the slug around. It's what the radio's keying into it. Let me get it down. Wanting the feedback. Turn the mic gain out. But that's why it's going out of the radio. Hello. Hello. Alright, turn reflect back around. Hold. Hold. Reflect looks good. Reflect back from the antenna looks good. Hold. Hold. I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be wrong. I don't know. Alright. That is your amp. I ain't trying to screw you on nothing of it. Those your ends you put on it. There's just up inside there. This is your amp. That's the wire I put on it. I think this was already on it. Alright. Lighter. Alright, this ain't the amp I'm going to test out. I just got done testing this one out. You'll probably see that on the video, but this is at the end of the video, so this is a companion video to the other video, but really not. This is just, that was 409 Caveman's video. This, amp, this amplifier here, just got it back in today, and I've told on the previous video of it, I opened it up, I done tested it, it is working, everything is fine, but I'm going to read it again. Done the letter. Don't get his phone number or nothing like in it, but he said keyed up half a watt from President McKinley, and it didn't key the relay in the amp. So he's saying that didn't key. As soon as I said audio, well, if it was in sideband, it wasn't going to key anyways. I don't know, but you said you keyed a half a watt, so it was in AM evidently. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing what was going on and what could have went on. So he says it didn't key the relays, and then as soon as it did, as he said audio, the effing thing oscillated, infinite SWR, so that it went up in SWR, froze up and blew up. Still puts out about 200 watts. Still puts out about 200 watts with bad reflect. Let me know if anything can be done to save this pile of shit. I need to clean up my mouth a lot. Just to try to be respectful to people, and I didn't really know I had kids watching me, but evidently there's a few people watch me with their kid. They at least have told me that. Mr. Carlock, for one, and his sweet little girls, my niece's little girl, but I don't think they watch me that much. Just every now and again when I have a little short one. I don't think they watch the long ones. Anyways, I'm going to see if 409 is still going to be out there. I just asked him. It's going to be out there for about 30 minutes. I can maybe get a contact from him. On sideband. We might not. He hadn't come back to me. And he works, so It is 11:07, but I just got off the radio with him, so. But 11 o'clock might be his cutoff time. And some people cut the damn phone off as well as the radio, so. But, anyways, on my watt meters, I ain't done nothing to it. I've took the top off of it and I looked in it and I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Everything looked perfectly fine, no burnt transistors, no nothing. Everything looked just like it did. And I've asked him. Yeah, okay. He said he's still on. I'm on my 2950. 409, you still, 406, you still out there? You might not can hear me on AM. 406, you still out there? How about that 406? How about that 406?
Roger that, number 3. I got you in there, 406.
Alright, it sound alright on AM?
Yeah, that sounds really good right there.
Yeah, this is that 500 I was testing when you come over.
Roger that. Well, that thing's dropping 5.5 pounds on me.
Alright, well, let's go on sideband. Let's see how it does up there.
Roger that.
How about that, Mr. 406? How about that 406?
Roger that. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It's got a good modulation to it.
Alright, I appreciate it. Let me turn some key up in that thing. I had it, it's low swing. That sound nice and clear?
Yeah, that sounds really clear right there. Yeah, you're giving me 7 pounds.
Alright, I appreciate it. I appreciate these radio checks, and let me see if I can come back with you with the wattage on this video, and you'll be on my next video.
Roger that. That's a big 10-4.
You'll get to hear what the radio sounds like and everything. My radio is tuned down a little bit and I don't hear very well, so I don't tune it in very well. Might be a little low, might be a little high.
Yeah, roger that. You never know what you're going to get with these things, especially if some atmospheric conditions change it.
Alright. Hell, I'm deaf, but I try.
Roger that. Yeah, anytime you need a radio check, just give me a shout.
Alright. Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to try to end this video here too, since really ain't nothing wrong with it. And I'm going to, I appreciate it. I'm going to get back on the side.
Roger that. Hey, number 3, 406 caveman, say a 7-3.
Alright, have a go and see you tomorrow. Bump, bump.
Check, check.
It does show a little bit of reflect on that, but that's, I think if you can, but I am up on channel 40. I'm out of the bandwidth. My antenna is not set up for that. It's set up for around channel between 17 and 20. Sometimes 20, sometimes 17. If it makes any sense, all depends on what to do is. If it's like it is out there now, without this rained, it's up around about 19 or 20. And if it gets hot, like in the summertime, it's mostly around about 17. It looks about yeah, this is winter time. It just, I don't know why it does that. It just does. Let me go down to channel 17, and I'm going to do it on channel 17. This is on lower sideband. Hello, hello, hello. So it's doing about the same thing. Channel 20. Hello, hello.
Your niece is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Hello.
Your niece is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Hello? What do you mean? I don't know. Where's she at? Amy's up there probably asleep. Don't let her in. She's right here. She's fine. She's just hobbling in. No, no. You okay? You okay? Yeah, evidently she's good. Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Let me know. Yeah. Because I sure as hell didn't hear it. Yeah, I couldn't even hear on the camera here. I might be turned down. I don't know. Y'all done went to bed? Alright. Alright, well, let me get done with this video. Appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye. Oh, yep. But you can change the jumper length on it some between the antenna and the amp and get that down some. Texas Star is a little different on that. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can tune out. I know back in the old days when people used to say, cut your coax and match it, you know, and make it match, and they wasn't that far off. I mean, of course we didn't have these meters back then, but you think about it. You use your brains. I mean, I don't have much of one, but I've thought about this for a little while, a little more than I should, I guess, but we didn't have these fancy machines back then. And I remember the old timers used to tell me to take a piece of coax and trim it to the antenna until it looks right. Well, nowadays we calibrating it with this. Now, who's to say, now if I go out there and trim one down, say on a stainless steel wheel, but this, that, and the other, trim it down, I ought to do that one day, trim it down and see if the theory of the old man's theory actually worked. Old timers, whatever you want to call it. Old timers. I got that too. See if that actually works. But I think it does. I mean, I can't prove it, but I don't think you can prove anything in this. You can't go to no book whatsoever that I know of, which I don't know a lot, but I've never heard anybody tell me, said, you know, you got to run this radio, this amp, this piece of coax, this meter, this antenna, and you're going to talk this distance. It's all theory. I mean, it's different at everybody's house. Evidently, it is, because like the Killer Bee I just had, it worked right here, showed no troubles whatsoever. He takes it over to his house, runs it on AM, shows no troubles. Most time AM's rough on it, but because of the carrier, its sideband's a little bit easier on it. But it, as soon as he went to AM, popped it. Took a transistor out of that. Nope, that ain't HG. That was Toshiba, real one. this was the real one in it. You can see the little notches in the feet and all that shit. 2290s, they really don't copy them too much, I don't think. I mean, it would be kind of stupid too, because they sold, what, a tenth of them to what they did 2879s. It's like 350 Chevrolets. Didn't nobody want a damn four-cylinder. 350 Chevrolets was sold in every damn thing, been put on every damn thing, and it's most popular motor it's ever been. But you ain't gonna take somebody and goes in, takes how many people you seen take a 350 out and put a four-cylinder in? Might put a diesel or something like that in, but very seldom. Which well, and then again, Tokyo Drift was, I don't know if that was really a comparison to going. I don't even know if it really happened, but they had that Ford Mustang, they put that Ford G63, no, not Ford G63, it was a 2JZ Toyota motor, inline 6, so, or a Skyline motor. I can't remember exactly what that was, but it'd be an inline 6. Maybe I could see that. High revving, high torque motors. Pretty good. So, I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just made contact on it, showed it on the watt meter. It's another companion one to this. The first one, as soon as I pulled it out of the box, that goes with this, but I don't know. It's showing on your end. It's got to be. I mean, I know that sounds messed up, saying it's on your end and it's all up to you to find it. Believe me, I have to find my own shit too, and it's I beat my head against kryptonite trying to get this shit to work right. Sometimes it just seems like you're doing everything right, and you hook up a certain amp and it just shows wrong. I hook up a lot of damn amps on this same 2 pieces of coax, and I try to keep them all the same. I mean, this is the only thing I can gauge this by. Is this, them meters, is the only thing I can gauge this by. That's the only thing I can tell you. And now, I do run on an antenna. These other people, not, at least all I know of, run on dummy loads. They have antennas too, but I run mine exclusively. I ain't probably supposed to say this, but I have a dummy load. You don't know, I might be running on a dummy load, I might be running on an antenna. I'm going to pull a Joe Biden, I'm going to tell the God's honest truth. I'm running on a dummy load. Just like Joe Biden, it's backwards. So, you take that for what it's worth. And the reason I do that, for say is tune on antennas, because to me it seems like that's what everybody, I was tuning to a dummy load years ago, and I would build something and they would take it and they would have the problem that they're having now. They would get it and they'd say, well, it ain't won't work on mine, or it don't show this on mine, or blah 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 blah. Well, for one thing, I don't have the money to buy no big ass 10,000 watt dummy load. I got a little can, hold 1,000, 2,000 watts. 1,000 RMS, what they claim it to hold all together. It has got the real transformer oil in it instead of mineral spirit, but I got it on Mr. Dan Corley, Mr. Corley, Excalibur antenna. So you take it as what you will, but that's all I can tell you. Alright, y'all have a good night. I hope y'all don't take this the wrong way of anything. I mean, that's all I can do is tell you what I think. And it's not right. My think it's not right. You'll think it's not right. The books you look in is evidently not right. I mean, it's a theory. It's like saying going to college. They give you a theory. They can't say this transistor's going to do this. They can't say these set of components, which could be 5, 10, 20, 30, 50% off from another one. And you gonna see close sometimes, but you ain't gonna see the same thing. It's like this thing up here. It's got 3 matching transistors in it, supposedly, and 1 that output in it. So, and they're DEIs. But they're the same thing. I mean, but HFEs are different. But, I mean, what can I do? They don't make the transistor anymore. So, alright then. Later.